hard, hard.
With a lot of physical or mental effort.
But at the moment, I've been thinking really hard about the impact of my work. But at the moment, I've been thinking really hard about the impact of my work.
But at the moment, I've been thinking really hard about the impact of my work.
But at the moment, I've been thinking really hard about the impact of my work. But at the moment, I've been thinking really hard about the impact of my work.
Boy, it's really raining hard. Boy, it's really raining hard.
Boy, it's really raining hard.
Boy, it's really raining hard. Boy, it's really raining hard.
But he didn't wish hard enough. But he didn't wish hard enough.
But he didn't wish hard enough.
But he didn't wish hard enough. But he didn't wish hard enough.
4.
Used to show an amount of time or distance.
My family had taken the magazine for years. My family had taken the magazine for years.
My family had taken the magazine for years.
My family had taken the magazine for years. My family had taken the magazine for years.
So, as I say, I've been exercising for a long time. So, as I said, I've been exercising for a long time.
So, as I said, I have been exercising for a long time.
So, as I say, I've been exercising for a long time.
What have you been doing without me for 5 whole minutes? What have you been doing without me for 5 whole minutes?
What have you been doing without me for 5 whole minutes?
What have you been doing without me for 5 whole minutes? What have you been doing without me for 5 whole minutes?
Market, market.
A shop that sells something.
People have been thinking about this problem for a long time, since the days when Photoshop first hit the market. People have been thinking about this problem for a long time, since the days when Photoshop first hit the market.
People have been thinking about this problem for a long time, since the days when Photoshop first hit the market.
People have been thinking about this problem for a long time, since the days when Photoshop first hit the market. People have been thinking about this problem for a long time, since the days when Photoshop first hit the market.
Well, you're at the farmer's market right down the street.
Okay, fine.
Well, you're at the farmer's market right down the street.
Okay, fine.
Well, you're at the farmer's market right down the street.
Well, you're at the farmer's market right down the street.
Okay, fine.
Well, you're at the farmer's market right down the street.
Okay, fine.
Home.
Look, all we gotta do is get some fake passports on the black market.
What? Home.
Look, all we gotta do is get some fake passports on the black market.
What?
We gotta get some fake passports on the black market.
Home.
Look, all we gotta do is get some fake passports on the black market.
What? Home.
Look, all we gotta do is get some fake passports on the black market.
What?
Above, above.
At or to a higher place or position than something, somebody.
I need to prove to myself that I'm over her, that I can rise above it and be professional. I need to prove to myself that I'm over her, that I can rise above it and be professional.
I need to prove to myself that I'm over her, that I can rise above it and be professional.
I need to prove to myself that I'm over her, that I can rise above it and be professional. I need to prove to myself that I'm over her, that I can rise above it and be professional.
Good. Keep it above the waist, Doc. Good. Keep it above the waist, Doc.
Keep it above the waist, Doc.
Good. Keep it above the waist, Doc. Good. Keep it above the waist, Doc.
It's above and behind your right ear. And it's above and behind your right ear. And
it's above and behind your right ear.
It's above and behind your right ear. And it's above and behind your right ear. And
expensive. Expensive.
Costing a lot of money.
Care. The machines get ever bigger and ever more expensive. Care. The machines get ever bigger and ever more expensive.
The machines get ever bigger and ever more expensive.
Care. The machines get ever bigger and ever more expensive. Care. The machines get ever bigger and ever more expensive.
People wanted it in big, expensive places, and people wanted it in big, expensive places, and
people wanted it in big, expensive places.
People wanted it in big, expensive places, and people wanted it in big, expensive places, and
it's a pretty expensive machine. It's a pretty expensive machine.
It's a pretty expensive machine.
It's a pretty expensive machine. It's a pretty expensive machine.
Guitar. Guitar.
A musical instrument, usually made of wood, with 6 strings and a long neck, played with the fingers or a plectrum.
On tour with the guitar player. On tour with the guitar player.
On tour with the guitar player.
On tour with the guitar player. On tour with the guitar player.
What's with the guitar? What's with the guitar?
What's with the guitar?
What's with the guitar? What's with the guitar?
Because when I was a kid, I also played a lot of guitar. Because when I was a kid, I also played a lot of guitar.
Because when I was a kid, I also played a lot of guitar.
Because when I was a kid, I also played a lot of guitar. Because when I was a kid, I also played a lot of guitar.
detail, detail,
A single piece of information or fact about something.
And Cleveland, you're the boss because of your attention to detail. And Cleveland, you're the boss because of your attention to detail.
And Cleveland, you're the boss because of your attention to detail.
And Cleveland, you're the boss because of your attention to detail. And Cleveland, you're the boss because of your attention to detail.
Again, I wasn't there, so I'm a little foggy on the details. Again, I wasn't there, so I'm a little foggy on the details.
Again, I wasn't there, so I'm a little foggy on the details.
Again, I wasn't there, so I'm a little foggy on the details. Again, I wasn't there, so I'm a little foggy on the details.
But let's look at this in a little more detail. But let's look at this in a little more detail.
But let's look at this in a little more detail.
But let's look at this in a little more detail. But let's look at this in a little more detail.
Salt. Salt.
A common white substance found in seawater and in the ground, used especially to add flavor to food or to preserve it.
Bath salts would be nice. Oh, okay. Bath salts would be nice. Oh, okay.
Bath salts would be nice.
Bath salts would be nice. Oh, okay. Bath salts would be nice. Oh, okay.
No salt, no pepper, no oil, no spices. No salt, no pepper, no oil, no spices.
No salt, no pepper, no oil, no spices.
No salt, no pepper, no oil, no spices. No salt, no pepper, no oil, no spices.
Waves, you can feel the salt on their tongues. Waves, you can feel the salt on their tongues.
We can feel salt on our tongues.
Waves, you can feel the salt on their tongues. Waves, you can feel the salt on their tongues.
Love. Love.
To like something very much.
You love it. You love it.
You'll love it.
You love it. You love it.
I love what we have. I love what we have.
I love what we have.
I love what we have. I love what we have.
Even my own dad doesn't love me. Even my own dad doesn't love me.
Even my own dad doesn't love me.
Even my own dad doesn't love me. Even my own dad doesn't love me.
rule, rule,
An accepted principle or instruction that states the way things are or should be done, and tells you what you are allowed or not allowed to do.
You know the rules. You know the rules.
You know the rules.
You know the rules. You know the rules.
Well, as a rule, I would say no, but okay, come in. Well, as a rule, I would say no, but okay, come in.
Well, as a rule, I would say no, but okay, come in.
Well, as a rule, I would say no, but okay, come in. Well, as a rule, I would say no, but okay, come in.
You said you wanted everyone to know the rules of death apply, and you said you wanted everyone to know the rules of death apply, and
You said you wanted everyone to know the rules of death apply.
You said you wanted everyone to know the rules of death apply, and you said you wanted everyone to know the rules of death apply, and
left, left,
the left side.
Grab the person to your left and right. Grab the person to your left and right.
Grab the person to your left and right.
Grab the person to your left and right. Grab the person to your left and right.
I want to point at something here on the left. I want to point at something here on the left.
I want to point at something here, on the left.
I want to point at something here on the left. I want to point at something here on the left.
I have one on my left, one on my right. I have one on my left, one on my right.
I have one on my left, one on my right.
I have one on my left, one on my right. I have one on my left, one on my right.
Past, past.
In or to a position that is further than a particular point.
How much of your past have you forgotten? How much of your past have you forgotten?
How much of your past have you forgotten?
How much of your past have you forgotten? How much of your past have you forgotten?
Because the past is not you. Because the past is not you.
Because the past is not you.
Because the past is not you. Because the past is not you.
Or maybe you turn to the past. Or maybe you turn to the past.
Or maybe you turn to the past.
Or maybe you turn to the past. Or maybe you turn to the past.
More, more.
A larger number or amount of.
You probably need this more than I do. You probably need this more than I do.
You probably need this more than I do.
You probably need this more than I do. You probably need this more than I do.
My dad doesn't care about me anymore. My dad doesn't care about me anymore.
My dad doesn't care about me anymore.
My dad doesn't care about me anymore. My dad doesn't care about me anymore.
But I've never been more attracted to him. But I've never been more attracted to him.
But I've never been more attracted to him.
But I've never been more attracted to him. But I've never been more attracted to him.
Off, off.
Away from a place or position, especially the present place, position, or time.
You'll go off. You'll go off.
You'll go off.
You'll go off. You'll go off. You haven't taken a single day off since she died. You haven't taken a single day off since she died.
You haven't taken a single day off since she died.
You haven't taken a single day off since she died. You haven't taken a single day off since she died.
So the ring's really off, huh? So the ring's really off, huh?
So, the ring's really off, huh?
So the ring's really off, huh? So the ring's really off, huh?
Yesterday, yesterday.
On the day before today.
Sir, I'm telling you I was 18 yesterday. Sir, I'm telling you I was 18 yesterday.
I'm telling you I was 18 yesterday.
Sir, I'm telling you I was 18 yesterday. Sir, I'm telling you I was 18 yesterday.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I was thinking about it yesterday.
I was thinking about it yesterday.
I was thinking about it yesterday. I was thinking about it yesterday.
I flew here yesterday. I flew here yesterday.
I flew here yesterday.
I flew here yesterday. I flew here yesterday.
Somebody, somebody.
Someone.
And somebody brought a boyfriend, somebody a father. And somebody brought a boyfriend, somebody a father.
And somebody brought a boyfriend, somebody a father.
And somebody brought a boyfriend, somebody a father. And somebody brought a boyfriend, somebody a father.
It means somebody who has arrived. It means somebody who has arrived.
It means somebody who has arrived.
It means somebody who has arrived. It means somebody who has arrived.
And he found somebody. And he found somebody.
And he found somebody.
And he found somebody. And he found somebody.
Story. Story.
A description, either true or imagined, of a connected series of events.
I think I've been sharing my story with a lot of people who don't care too much. I think I've been sharing my story with a lot of people who don't care too much.
I think I've been sharing my story with a lot of people who don't care too much.
I think I've been sharing my story with a lot of people who don't care too much. I think I've been sharing my story with a lot of people who don't care too much.
You know, I think I have my story. You know, I think I have my story.
You know, I think I have my story.
You know, I think I have my story. You know, I think I have my story.
Oh, I'm losing interest in your story. Oh, I'm losing interest in your story.
I'm losing interest in your story.
Oh, I'm losing interest in your story. Oh, I'm losing interest in your story.
Half. Half.
Either of two equal parts into which something is or can be divided.
She never smoked a cigarette, she never drank alcohol, and she had been playing sports for almost half of her life. She never smoked a cigarette, she never drank alcohol, and she had been playing sports for almost half of her life.
She never smoked a cigarette, she never drank alcohol, and she had been playing sports for almost half her life.
She never smoked a cigarette, she never drank alcohol, and she had been playing sports for almost half of her life. She never smoked a cigarette, she never drank alcohol, and she had been playing sports for almost half of her life.
It's stronger than the original, yet half the weight, and it'll be flying in the Airbus A320 later this year. It's stronger than the original, yet half the weight, and it'll be flying in the Airbus A320 later this year.
It's stronger than the original yet half the weight, and it will be flying in the Airbus A320 later this year.
It's stronger than the original, yet half the weight, and it'll be flying in the Airbus A320 later this year. It's stronger than the original, yet half the weight, and it'll be flying in the Airbus A320 later this year.
Either way, the answer's about half the time. Either way, the answer's about half the time.
Either way, the answer is about half the time.
Either way, the answer's about half the time. Either way, the answer's about half the time.
Cost. Cost.
If something costs an amount of money, you must pay that amount to buy or do it.
This must have cost him a fortune. This must have cost him a fortune.
This must have cost him a fortune.
This must have cost him a fortune. This must have cost him a fortune.
Sir, that casket costs $1,000. Sir, that casket costs $1,000.
Sir, that casket costs $1,000.
Sir, that casket costs $1,000. Sir, that casket costs $1,000.
It cost $855 million. It cost $855 million.
It cost $855 million.
It cost $855 million. It cost $855 million.
Neighbor. Neighbor.
Someone who lives very close to you.
What will the neighbors think? What will the neighbors think?
What will the neighbors think?
What will the neighbors think? What will the neighbors think?
One time my dad pooped in the neighbor's yard and then lied about it. One time my dad pooped in the neighbor's yard and then lied about it.
One time my dad pooped in the neighbor's yard, then lied about it.
One time my dad pooped in the neighbor's yard and then lied about it. One time my dad pooped in the neighbor's yard and then lied about it.
Gray. Gray.
The color that is a mixture of black and white, the color of rain clouds.
Notice how much
of the right side of the map is in gray. Now, notice how much of the right side of the map is in gray. Now,
Notice how much of the right side of the map is in gray.
notice how much of the right side of the map is in gray. Now, notice how much of the right side of the map is in gray. Now,
It was gray and black, and I thought it looked cheap. It was gray and black, and I thought it looked cheap.
It was gray and black, and he thought it looked cheap.
It was gray and black, and I thought it looked cheap. It was gray and black, and I thought it looked cheap.
You see fog, and there's a small gray cat nearby. You see fog, and there's a small gray cat nearby.
You see fog, and there's a small gray cat nearby.
You see fog, and there's a small gray cat nearby. You see fog, and there's a small gray cat nearby.
Shoe. Shoe.
One of a pair of coverings for your feet.
We'll take a brief time out while Messier stops to look at some women's shoes. We'll take a brief time out while Messier stops to look at some women's shoes.
We'll take a time out while Messier looks at some women's shoes.
We'll take a brief time out while Messier stops to look at some women's shoes. We'll take a brief time out while Messier stops to look at some women's shoes.
See, it pays to know the man who wears my shoes. See, it pays to know the man who wears my shoes.
It pays to know the man who wears my shoes.
See, it pays to know the man who wears my shoes. See, it pays to know the man who wears my shoes.
You notice I take my shoes off whenever I enter my house. You notice I take my shoes off whenever I enter my house.
You notice I take my shoes off whenever I enter my house.
You notice I take my shoes off whenever I enter my house. You notice I take my shoes off whenever I enter my house.
Much. Much.
Of good quality.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How much money do you have now? How much money do you have now?
How much money do you have now?
How much money do you have now? How much money do you have now?
But she shows us so much more. But she shows us so much more.
But she shows us so much more.
But she shows us so much more. But she shows us so much more.
November. November.
The 11th month of the year, after October and before December.
And now it's November and it's opening night. And now it's November and it's opening night.
And now it's November and it's opening night.
And now it's November and it's opening night. And now it's November and it's opening night.
And they celebrated their new year on November 1st. And they celebrated their new year on November 1st.
And they celebrated their new year on November 1st.
And they celebrated their new year on November 1st. And they celebrated their new year on November 1st.
This is quite extreme to get this amount of snow in November here. This is quite extreme to get this amount of snow in November here.
This is quite extreme to get this amount of snow in November here.
This is quite extreme to get this amount of snow in November here. This is quite extreme to get this amount of snow in November here.
Dog. Dog.
A common animal with 4 legs, especially kept by people as a pet or to hunt or guard things.
And the beautiful thing is, at this point, we hadn't built as much as a doghouse. And the beautiful thing is, at this point, we hadn't built as much as a doghouse.
The beautiful thing is that at this point, we hadn't built as much as a doghouse.
And the beautiful thing is, at this point, we hadn't built as much as a doghouse. And the beautiful thing is, at this point, we hadn't built as much as a doghouse.
I believe that you are a dog. I believe that you are a dog.
I believe that you're a dog.
I believe that you are a dog. I believe that you are a dog.
Okay, Monica, only dogs can hear you now. Okay, Monica, only dogs can hear you now.
Monica, only dogs can hear you now.
Okay, Monica, only dogs can hear you now. Okay, Monica, only dogs can hear you now.